Good morning and welcome to Trade Talks. I'm your host, Jill Malandrino, global markets reporter at Nasdaq, and we are kicking off a Black Friday retail review. Helping me do that is Jim Fallon. He's the editorial director of Women's Wear Daily. Thank you very much for joining me live at MarketSite.
Hello.
Talking about my favorite subject, shopping.
Right.
I could do these reports all year long.
Okay.
It's like my favorite time of the year. But explain to us, why is Black Friday so important for retailers?
Well, in the old days, it was the day literally when they would move into profit in the year, and that's long gone. But now it is still the kickoff, the official kickoff of the holiday shopping season. The myth is that Black Friday still exists. Really, it's Black Halloween or Black November 1st, because that's really now when a lot of retailers, both brick and mortar and online, are beginning their, quote, Black Friday deal.
So the last 6 weeks of the year really is the marathon for retailers.
It's the marathon for retailers,
right,
and in a big way, and obviously it can define what their results are for the rest of the year, and also be a harbinger of what their results will be going into 2018. Basically.
Right, so there's a lot of preparation that goes into Black Friday and the key holiday season. They will be working on this all year for the most part.
Absolutely, and you know, while the promotions from the consumer angles, you know, and the advertising, you know, suddenly 40% off deals, et cetera, those are programmed months in advance, and the merchandise is bought obviously in the spring to arrive on store shelves in the winter, basically.
So my next question to you is, has Black Friday lost its distinctive edge, and is that really the best day to get deals, or is it more advantageous to wait as it gets closer to Christmas?
Yes and no. So basically it has lost a little bit of its edge, but I'm sure walking the streets of Manhattan this morning, you're seeing a lot of people lining up at Macy's and so forth. So it is still a family event. People rush to it. Obviously people were out yesterday afternoon and last night going shopping and so forth. Ironically, according to studies, it is still the best day for deals, and also even online.
I would imagine that for big ticket items like consumer electronics and so forth,
Absolutely.
this is the time of year
Right.
definitely to get ones that they're still in stock.
Right.
I heard of one this morning, I believe it was on Amazon or Best Buy, where they had MacBooks $200 off
Right.
with same day shipping.
Yes.
That's like definitely a Black Friday purchase, because you know they're going to run out of something like that.
So it's those two things. So the deals are very good, and sort of buy it now before they run out. But
Right.
things like cashmere sweaters or so forth, obviously a lot of that will come closer to holiday.
Do you think the Amazon.com effect has stabilized, or there's still more pain for brick and mortar going forward?
I think it's still going to be a bit painful.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think definitely you're probably going to see more stores. And again, this holiday season will determine which ones make it through to 2018 and so forth. So any of those that were sort of struggling throughout 2017 and kind of hoping that they might get a lift, we'll see what the impact is come 2018.
What about luxury retailers? Are they impacted as much by the online trend, or is that still an experience you want to go to the store and see the pretty packaging? And
They're less so, and a lot of luxury, actually several luxury brands still don't even sell online, but they're being hit as much as anything. And ironically, I was just in Europe 2 weeks ago speaking to a lot of luxury brands. What's impacting the luxury brands most in the US market was the department store, because that's where a lot of their distribution is. So talking to those executives, you would say, how's business? Everywhere's great except the US. And it would be the department store troubles.
Right, and we touched on this before, but Amazon Prime, is that really the new Black Friday, Amazon Prime?
I think Black Friday is still Black Friday. I mean, I think that, you know, for example, you know, the sales are expected to be up significantly this year on Black Friday, something like 17%. So you're seeing a lot of consumer confidence come. And I think to a lot of consumers, even with Amazon Prime Day, that's sort of still seen as like a fake holiday day. Black Friday is still like, oh, I need to start my Christmas shopping now, even if it's, you know, December 23rd when they're
right. Or you can wait for me, like I did for the last weekend. It's a good thing that Christmas is on a Monday this year, so I have an extra.
You'll get the whole
weekend to procrastinate,
and that
right?
Retailers are cheering that, basically.
So to wrap it up, what are the biggest trends for holiday 2017 that you're seeing?
You're seeing, well, according to some studies we've quoted actually on Wednesday, a lot of glitter in fashion, gold, etc. The yoga pant is still around, but a new yoga pant. But ironically, denim is coming back too with new mixes and things like that. And then you're getting the electronics. So, you know, maybe the iPhone 10, the new Nintendo, the Amazon Echo with the home security, that kind of thing. So it's across the board.
All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us at MarketSite. And traders, as always, thank you for joining me. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Well, that's good to hear about the bling.